everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here, and please don't forget to subscribe. I recently got started with a new morning routine to help me lose some of the weight that I've gained this year. Unfortunately, I have gained about 20 pounds in 2020, and I know that's not abnormal. A lot of us have, but it's something that is really uncomfortable for me because I used to be very heavy, and it kind of scares me going back there. So I noticed all of my clothes getting tight, and I know like it's time. So I'm getting back in shape, and I'm going to show you how I'm doing that. I started by trying out intermittent fasting. This is not the first time I've tried intermittent fasting, but it is the most successful. Usually I give up in about 3 days, and the reason is because I have insomnia, and I'm usually up until some days 3 or 4 in the morning, and it's very difficult for me not to eat. Usually that kind of kills it, but lately I've been trying to get the insomnia under control, and even a few nights I have had insomnia, but I've managed to not eat on those nights. So I am using an app. The app is called Fastic. I will put it here. And so in the mornings I'm trying not to eat. Originally I was doing until 11:30, but I've dialed it back a little bit, and now I'm doing until 10:30 in the morning. So to kind of keep my mind off of eating in the morning, I've kind of created a little bit of an exercise routine in the morning. The first thing I do is usually crack open a can of bubbly water. I know I should be drinking regular water. Actually, should I? Because this is just carbonated water, right? Like I think it's okay for me. And just because these are cold in the fridge, and I like to have like really cold drinks, so I crack open one of these, and then I get started right away doing some exercises. And I've been using an app. It's called Women Workout at Home Female Fitness. And actually a friend of mine was using this app years ago, and she brought it with her to the gym and showed me. And I never thought that I would be the type of person who would use something like this, but since the gyms are still closed where I live, this has been, I guess, the next best thing. I actually really like this app. There's quite a few different kinds of like challenges on here. There's like a 7x4 challenge, abs workout, arm workout, butt workout, thigh workout. I've just been doing the 7x4 full body challenge, and I just do like one a day. It just gives you a bunch of pretty easy exercises that you can do at home, and you don't really need any equipment, maybe just like a mat or something to do like crunches and stuff on. Like the bare floor probably would hurt. And so I'm going to show you what I do when I first get up. Alright, so now I'm taking my dog for a walk. I actually have 2 dogs, but my brother is borrowing one of them. So it's just me and this one, and it's actually raining, but I'm going to try to give him a good walk anyway. So I'm not going to lie, I've been pretty lazy with the dogs lately, so I've been trying lately to walk them at least 30 minutes in the morning. I don't know if we're going to get there today because of the rain, but I'm still going to do my best. Hey, so I am soaking wet, but I did manage to get a 30-minute walk in. So now I'm going to take a shower and get dressed and do my makeup and basically just start my day. Hi there, so now I have gotten dressed and I had a shower and I put on some makeup, so I'm feeling a little bit more put together for the rest of the day. I like to do my workout early in the morning so that I can shower afterwards and I don't have to shower again and I don't have to change again. And if I do my workout in my pajamas, yeah, I don't have to like put on workout clothes and have to wash those. So it's really about being lazy, but also trying to get fit. So speaking of putting on clothes, I tried to put on some size 8 pants, and they are very tight. These are size 8 pants from Old Navy that are not usually tight, and you can see like they are very, very tight. They're so tight that I think I'm gonna have to take them off, and I'm really unhappy about this actually. It really reminds me why I have to do this. You know, I'm probably a little bit bloated from eating junk this weekend, but still. I changed into some stretchy leggings, and I really think this is how 2020 got some of us, is that we've been wearing all of these like stretchy, like comfortable clothes and not noticing how much bigger we're all getting. So yeah, this is the problem. Since it's still too early to eat, I'm gonna have some green tea, and it'll give me a bit of caffeine. I can't bring myself to drink black coffee. I know a lot of people who are doing intermittent fasting, they drink a lot of black coffee because it's a appetite suppressant, but I just need the milk and sugar. Like I find if I have a black coffee, I just won't drink it. So I've been doing green tea, or basically any kind of tea that doesn't have sugar in it. In terms of food, I have made a previous video of what I eat in a day, and I am still trying to do 1,500 calories a day on the weekdays, and then I'm also trying not to go too crazy on the weekends. I did go a little bit nuts this weekend. I basically had like 3 very intense cheat days staying with a friend. So what I eat in a day video is still kind of similar to what I've been eating. It's like snowing outside. I'll show you in a minute. But one thing that I have kind of introduced to my diet lately, and I've been eating a lot of, is kimchi. I buy like a large can of it, I guess container of it at Costco. I buy this large container of kimchi at Costco, and I basically add it as a side dish to pretty much every meal. It's really good for you. There's about 30 calories in a half cup, which is, I'd say, just about what I eat every time I have it, and I usually have at least half a cup per day. Definitely don't eat too much of it or it will affect your digestive system, but I think I'm the only one having like 3 cups of kimchi a day. So for example, I'll have for breakfast like a boiled egg, a cut up apple, and like half a cup of kimchi. So I'm not like incorporating it too much into my meals. I'm mostly just eating it as a side dish. And I find it's very satisfying, and it's very flavorful and spicy, and so it's something that I've been having a lot of lately. There you go. Can you see? It's snowing outside, and this is our first snowfall of the year in Ottawa, so it has begun. I've also just been having like a side dish of frozen raspberries with stuff as well. So I'll have a meal and then I'll have like a little dish of frozen raspberries as well. And that kind of helps with my sugar cravings because I do get really intense sweet cravings, especially after like a savory meal. Lately I have been using MyFitnessPal to track my calories. It's something that I don't really love to do. I find I get quite obsessive with the numbers, and I'll find myself like planning out my meals like a week in advance and just like obsessing about like the numbers a little bit. I'm not sure, it's something to do with my like personality that I have a hard time doing that without getting obsessed with it. So I prefer to use other apps, but because I'm in like kind of this serious situation, I am gonna count calories just for a couple weeks and see how that goes. And if I get really obsessed with it, I'm probably gonna switch. There's a really good app that I recommend. It's called See How You Eat. And for that one, there's just like, it's a very simple app that has like little boxes, and you take photos of what you're eating. And then that way you're not actually tracking the calories, but you are seeing like a full day of what you are eating, and then you can make adjustments based on that. And if you're someone who is also like a very kind of obsessive type, and you know that counting calories isn't going to work very well for you, I really recommend doing that instead. It is 10 a.m. and I'm working from home, so I'm going to go ahead and get my day started and drink my tea. I'd love to hear your thoughts on my morning routine. How can I make it better to improve my weight loss? Is there something that you think I'm doing well or not doing well? I'd love to hear your thoughts, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.